Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
Just about set. And starting this one, Dean Kremer.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in for the Yankees, Francisco Lindor. And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Just missed. Well struck right field. Kowser raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a very patient lineup we're going to see. They've got the most walks of any team in the league, so that's a big part of their approach as an offensive unit.
Boog, and when you can do that, the amount of pressure that can put on the pitcher, making him grind through every hitter so much that he's got to think about when you got base runners on and a good hitter at the plate. And so free base runners, they're going to happen when you have hitters like this. Up to the pitchers to figure out a way to have better command and make sure that they can get some outs when they do get a base runner double play. But when you have a team like this, very difficult to stop.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Soto.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. at the plate now. That's ball one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He circles the bases. His second home run of the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Brett Myers, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And another ball. Kremer. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Yankees. Kicks and deals. And he walked him.
Take your base, ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner at first with 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And that clips the inside corner. And that's off. the inside edge. 2-1. Two outs. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw there. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Myers coming home. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 outs, runner at first. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. In there, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And another ball.
2-2.
Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Austin Wells stands in now and watches strike 1. The Yanks trying to break this one open, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty to the plate. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles coming up. Back here in Baltimore, and on the hill, Spencer Strider. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Jordan Westburg in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Hauls it in for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Jordan Westburg.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Swing and a broken bat flare. On the run, sends it over to first. And he beats the throw very close right there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. Strike 1. Into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Eugenio Suarez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. High fly ball out into left center field. Bellinger sizing it up, and that'll do it. Orioles strand a couple, and they're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Kremer back to work. First pitch swinging.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That's down and in. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. 1 out in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. There's a strike. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. One down, base is empty. The punch out there, and now 2 gone.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hammered, base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1 so far. And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Got it. And there is another strikeout. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 2-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And he deals. And that's a strike. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Bellinger drifts towards it. 2 away down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Kremer back to work. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And here it comes.
Ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And takes low for ball 1. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Beavers going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Two outs. Misses, and that's ball 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, just trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought he clipped the corner.
Way upstairs, 3-2 now. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And that one is gone. Touchdown, Utah Street. A gigantic blast. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Two outs, nobody on. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one missing low.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Out there to center. Under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Yankees with a 3-run shot. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park.
off
Ready to
for
go
the
for the last
Orioles,
half of the inning.
the
And into the
center
box for
fielder,
Baltimore, Dylan Beavers.
Beaver.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Cabrera under it. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. That smash towards center. And base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Flied to right his first time. That one out to right. Dominguez gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Paul Meyer.
Man at first. Now here is Paul Myers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. He'll circle the bases. That's his 50th career homer. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and here is Francisco Lindor. The wind of the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Cowser coming on. Makes the grab. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That's to third. Can't field it cleanly. He doesn't have a play, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Meyer.
So man aboard. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Brett Myers.
That
Up
missed.
and in,
Ball.
and that is ball 1. Chisholm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
And
That's
another
ball.
ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for the Yankees. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Dean Kremer is done. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher. Coming on for the Orioles, Roansy Contreras.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In there at the knees, going 1.
0-1.
Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the grab. And that is that. 2 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles 2. Back here in Baltimore. Bottom 4. And now Eugenio Suarez. The right-hander back to work. In the dirt. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And now 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Fly ball down the line, under it. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First offering and it just misses. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And another ball.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And that one hit to first. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever. More than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
1-1.
The Orioles trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards left center. Myers coming on. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Cody Bellinger. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. the slider catches the zone. The pitch. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Outside low, and that's ball one.
One ball, no
Runner
strike.
in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Man at second. Foul ball. And the right-hander deals. That one misses. 2-2. And there's a ball. The pitch. And that's ball four.
That's ball four. Runner, take your base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
And delivers outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Strike on the inside corner. Bellinger on second. Wells on at first with nobody out. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Close, but called the ball. And the count even 1-1. Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Two on, one out. That misses, and it's 3-2. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. To second, but way too late, safe there.
The batter, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Francisco Lindor will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Hard ground ball, base knock. One run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 7-2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 down. Juan Soto now. Lindor back in there.
Runner.
Lindor on the move. Pitches low. Throw to second. He's safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they add to the lead. It's 9-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Pitching change here, Lou Trevino.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Two balls, no strikes, the count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Righty delivers. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. So it's 4 runs for him, 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Orioles 2. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now
off
the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder.
Here comes a pitch.
Tyler.
That's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. High fly ball down the left field line. Myers drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about
Now
teams
batting.
capable of rallying from this
fielder.
kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Beaver.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground to short, gathers, and throws to first. And that's an out.
The batter. The third baseman. Jordan.
Here's the Orioles leadoff
Westburg.
hitter, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 2. That clips a corner. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Orioles held in check there. They're down 7. It's 9-2. All set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Brett Myers. And he deals. Myers, in his 2nd season, just 19 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Christian Scott up and throwing. Rogers getting loose as well. One now. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
And that's outside. And now 3-1.
3-1.
Kicks and deals. And there's ball
That's
four.
ball four. Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch
Ball
misses.
out.
1-0. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2-0. He swings and fouls one off. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Pitch
That's
misses
it.
there. 3-1. That one drilled left field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first, and it's now 10-2.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, man aboard. Bellinger up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third. The relay to second, and he's out trying for two. But one run is in to score. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And ball one. One down, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
And it's fouled away. Wells leads off first with one away. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Wells makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Up the middle. On to O'Hearn. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
On the mound now, Trevor Rogers.
Now pitching for
and compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that is gone. And they add on. It's 14-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Beavers on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. But they tack on 5 runs. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 14-2. Bottom of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn.
First baseman, Ryan.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The wide to kick the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Paul Myers.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Paul Myers. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Just off the outside edge. And 1-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 14-4. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Right side, hard hit. On to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after
now
giving up the homer.
The designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch.
Right 2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone. 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Froze him with a backdoor slider. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. We're through 6 full. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swings through that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. O'Neill makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Rip to short. Jump throw. Awesome play there.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Beavers brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. That's inside, and that is ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Stays alive. And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The pitch. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
One down. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fought off foul.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Westberg in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. O'Neill off of first with 2 away. Out towards right center field. Chisholm makes the grab on the run. Back here in Baltimore, ready to begin.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
In the 8th, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Rogers back to work. Bounce to the left side. Westberg zips it across. One up, one down.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. And that's outside, and it's 1-1. And
no,
another ball.
That's a ball.
One down, base is empty. That one catches the corner for a strike.
2-2.
Not even close there. And now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The lefty fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees out in front, 14-4. Chad Green taking over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Strike 2.
0-2.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Paul.
And next for the Orioles, Paul Myers. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Close but called a ball. Ball 1. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball out towards left field. Myers going back, hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We go to the
Leading off for
ninth,
the
and now it's
The third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Rogers back to work. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Outside.
Ball, outside.
That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me
Now
he's
back.
seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back to the top of the lineup, Francisco Lindor digs in now. And that one wrapped foul. And it's even up. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first. Lindor retired. And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Going 2 now.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase
2-2.
that time. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees lead it 14-4. New
Now
pitcher
pitching
on
for the
now,
New York
Jake
Yankees.
Cousins.
And he's got a
Number
nice
51.
lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to
for
hit
the
now.
Orioles,
0 for 3 with 2
designated
flyouts and a
hitter.
strikeout.
Eugenio
Here comes the pitch.
Suarez.
And first offering is fouled off. Cousins, the tall righty, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
Hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. Steps on
That's
first
it.
for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
So digging in, Colton Cowser. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
No ball. One
Well, they
strike.
kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Misses
That's the
off
ball.
the plate. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And
Ball.
another ball. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Chop to first. And he picks
That's
it up
ball.
and he'll put it in his pocket. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Myers makes the play, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 35.
So it's their last chance in this
Adley.
one. Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. And that's in there at the knees.
It's 0-1.
Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. They're down to their final strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's outside.
Next pitch is outside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Orioles down to their final strike.
That's the ball.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right through there. Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
14-4 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 50